Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. So today's practice, we're just going to work on untying the knots that bind us and focus a little bit on gratitude and on grasping. So, all right, should be good. Let's go. Let us meet up in a nice seated position on your mat. So easy seated pose, sukhasana, where we begin a lot of our practices. Adjust your sit bones, get comfortable, get long in the back of the neck. Make some space between your ears and your shoulders, okay? Just try to slow down all the spinning out there. Just take a moment here. I invite you, you can close your eyes, find your drishti point. Just start to turn inward a little bit. Notice your breath. Hands can be on your knees together in the Anjali mudra, which is the gratitude mudra, which we do often in yoga. Nice deep breath in, exhale. Just come. Notice your breath. Try to lengthen your exhale. So as you inhale, just hold your exhale a little bit longer than you normally would. Notice how you feel when you do that. All right. When you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. I'm going to go ahead, reach your arms up over your head. Reach, reach, reach. Drop your shoulders down. Go ahead and put your hands together at the top. Bring them down to heart center. Gratitude for showing up today, being here. Reach your arms up. Drop your shoulders down. And just from the upper rib cage here, we're just going to slowly twist over to the right. So left hand can go to right knee, right hand goes behind you. You can, if you want, take your left ear to your left shoulder. A little bit of stretch in the neck there. Again, we're trying to unbind that which binds us. All right, reach that right hand up, plant it on the left knee. Lean back onto your bum, lift your legs up, knees are bent. Come into a nice boat pose here. Warming up a little bit, bringing a little bit of heat. All right, now when you come and cross down, switch whichever leg was in front, okay? So switch your feet. Again, get tall, neck is long, reach up. Drop those shoulders down, twist at your chest bone, over. Now this time, left hand's behind you, right hand is on your left knee. Chin's parallel to the floor here. Let's be here for a moment. So in yoga philosophy, there's the 8 limbs of yoga. One of them is the asanas, which is what we do when we're moving, the poses. The first one is the yamas. So the yamas, if you like yoga philosophy, tune in. If you don't, just tune into your breath here. The yamas are how we interact with others, okay? And one of those is called Aparigrah. And Aparigrah means non-grasping, or essentially being grateful, which is our gratitude practice today. So that's how this comes full circle, being grateful for what we have. All right, reach that left hand up, cross it over on top of that right knee. Lean back on your bum, lift up your legs. Come into a nice boat pose. All right. When you're ready, bring your feet back down. Okay, we're gonna do a little arm stretching here. So we're going to bind our fingers, okay? So just clasp your fingers like that. So the bottom one and the top one, just at the fingertip, okay? The first joint there. Elbows are straight out. You're long in your back, you're long in your neck, okay? We're going to inhale and drop our left elbow to our left knee. Right elbow goes to sky. And as we're doing this, we're trying to keep our torso straight, okay? So then go to the other side. Right elbow. And it's likely not going to end at your knee because you'd be leaning forward. So we're going to be more on the upper thigh part, okay? And as you're doing that, pull those fingers away, okay? Inhale. Exhale, switch. So left elbow goes to top of left thigh, right elbow to sky. You can get a little movement in the back, but again, we're attempting to keep it straight here. As we're doing this, we can these are called propeller arms, because obviously they look like propellers. As we're doing this, we can remind ourselves what we are grateful for. What are we grasping for? Why are we grasping for it? Moving here. Feels kind of nice, huh? It gets a stretch in the underarm there. All right. Now, from here, reach your arms up, drop your shoulders down, hands back to heart center, okay? We're gonna pick up our right hand and then plant it next to our right leg, reach up and over with that left arm. As we're doing that, we're pushing that left hip into the mat, okay? Lean your head back like there's a wall behind you. Reach, reach, reach. Nice stretch in that side body. Plant that left hand, go to the right side. So we're gonna just go through this on your own a few times, okay? I think it's, I always have a hard time because I love yoga and I love yoga philosophy, but I feel like when I teach, I don't want to come across as being righteous or anything, because if you know me, I'm the last person that should be doing that. The reason I come to yoga is because it continually reminds me of what I need to be doing. And I just want to be a messenger of the philosophy and the practice. I don't want to come across as though I'm mastered it all, because there's no way that's happening anytime soon. So just to let everyone know, I'm right there with you. I remember the first time, only a couple more times, really get in that side body, pressing those hips into the mat. The first time I did yoga, and then I went back the second time and I was like, what? I gotta stretch again? The first time it just didn't work one time? It's not a one and done deal? And I think that's what yoga teaches us, is we have to show up every day. We have to work on ourselves. We have to work on the practice, work on the philosophy. It's not a one and done thing. Nothing is. It's continual work, showing up on your mat, working it out. And it took me a while to learn that and appreciate it, because sometimes I get lazy. I'm human. All right, okay, guys. Whew. Okay, wiggle out those shoulders a little bit. Meet me in tabletop, okay? All right, tabletop. Just a quick reminder, you probably already know, wrists are under shoulders, our knees are under our hips here. Okay, we're just gonna push in a couple cat-cows. So round that back, your chin goes in toward your chest, your head, the crown of your head is like to the facing the ground, okay? Press with your hands. Now, from here, drop the lower part of your ribs down, okay, and lower that back. Kind of get a little dip in your back there. Okay, a couple more. All right. Okay, from here, go ahead, take your left hand, plant it in the center. Reach your right hand up to the sky as much as you can. Reach, reach, reach. And then just thread it through that little space you made, okay? And then reach as far as you can on the other side, so on the left side, and then pull up. And then we're gonna go back under and pull up. You can work on your breath here if you want to. Back under, pull up. Oh, nice. Reach, 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 reach. Up. Okay, this time we're gonna go under and we're actually just gonna lay our arm down, lay our ear, so our right ear goes to the mat and then our left hand extends on top, out, like in front of us, okay? Sinking into those hips a little bit. Few breaths here. All right, drag that left hand back. Come back up into your tabletop. Let's do one cat-cow just to counter that. Little twist. Okay. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So pick up your right hand, place it in the middle of your mat. Okay. Pick up your left hand, reach up and through. Up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale down. All right. This one, you know what we're doing. We're reaching it through. Lay it on the mat. Lay your left ear on the mat. Extend your right arm up. Again, we're binding and unbinding here. We're undoing the knots that tie us up, physically and mentally, if we can. Couple more breaths here. Just enjoy it. All right, go ahead and walk that right hand back. Left hand, we're going to do a cat-cow just to counter that. Okay, from here, tuck your toes, bring your bum to your heel, and then push up into a down dog. You might want to walk your dog. This is the first dog of the day. You can walk it back and forth here. Lift and lower that heel. Really push in here. Get it warmed up. So we're gonna be moving. Make some space between your ears and your shoulders. You're pulling the mat apart with your hands and your feet. Act like they're in a tug of war here with the mat. Okay. Look at your knees. All right, walk your feet up to your hands. Stay in that forward fold position, okay? Can bend and straighten those legs, get a little movement going here. All right, come up, drag your fingers up to a little bit above your knee, come into a nice flat back. And then reach back down, okay? From here, bend your knees a whole bunch. Lay your belly on top of your thighs, okay? Okay. We're going to bring our hands together in that Anjali Mudra, that gratitude pose. And we're going to swing our left elbow so it's on the outside of our right knee, okay? Now, the idea is you're pressing your palms together here. If this is hurting your wrist, you can do this too. There's an option. So get strong in that right leg, okay? We're going to pick up our left leg and extend it back, okay? Now, imagine there's a string on the back of your left thigh. Just pull that up, okay? Your heel of your left foot's pointing to the back wall, whatever's behind you. The right leg is at a 90 degrees, so your knee is over your ankle. And a nice twist here. If you want, you can extend this out. Your choice. You can stay like this. Couple more breaths here. Really sinking into those hips, building some strength in our legs. Foundation. Smile, asana. All right. Ready? Okay. Now, plant your hands. Okay. We're going to extend our right leg back, but it's going to go to the sky. We're going to be in a three-legged dog, okay? All right, extend it back, up to the sky, point and flex your foot. Okay, got it? Okay, bend the knee, bring it to the center. Extend your right knee back. Take your right knee to the outside of your right elbow. Extend it back. And as we go into the center this time, we're going to shoot our right leg through that little space here, okay? And we're gonna go into a fallen triangle. Pivot on the ball of your left foot so that your feet are both facing the left, okay? Reach up, push that floor away with your right hand. Reach up with your left. You can even bring it back a little bit if you want. Pick those hips up. You got a string on those hips. Pull those up. You're bound up here. Couple more breaths. Plant that hand. Bring that leg back. Nice down dog. Okay, come to your knees. And we're just going to walk our hands up to a nice puppy pose. Give our wrists and our shoulders a little bit of a break here. So puppy pose, basically you're in a tabletop. Keep the lower part of your body the same and then just walk your hands out, okay? And bring your forehead to your mat. Feels really nice in the shoulders. Gives your wrists a break. Couple more breaths here. Again, in these pauses, we can always either just notice our breath or we can take a minute, remind ourselves what we're grateful for, what we have to be thankful for. All right, when you're ready, walk your hands back up. Tuck your toes, bum to heel, down dog. Okay, walk your feet up to your hands, forward fold. Flat back, drag those fingers up. Extend down, bend your knees a whole bunch. Lay your belly on top of your thighs, okay? Anjali Mudra. Go ahead, take the right elbow on the outside of the left leg. Get strong in your left leg. It's gonna support you. Extend your right leg back, okay? Now you've got that string on the back of your right thigh. Lift it up. Heels pointing to the wall behind you. All right. Be here. You can open up if you want. Again, our left knee is at a 90 degree with our left ankle here. It's over the top of it. I know one day a geometry teacher is going to correct me on my angles. I just know it's going to come. Because I know sometimes I might not say it the correct way. Okay, almost there. Is it burning? Little burn, it's okay. Building heat, building muscle. All right, you ready? Plant your hands down. Extend that left foot back, three-legged dog. Point and flex your foot, okay? Bring that knee into the center, extend it back. Left knee goes to the outside of the left hand, extend it back. Left knee goes to center, we're gonna shoot it through. So now we're laying it on the pinky part of our foot. We're rotating on the ball of our right leg, so now it's on the big toe part of our foot. We're pressing up, ball and triangle. Push the floor away. Lean back. Breath here. Okay, ready? Almost there. Plant your hand. Come to nice down dog. Stretch that out. Counter that twist a little bit. Come to tabletop and let's go to puppy pose. Walk your hands out. Rest your forehead on the mat. You can always put your palms up if you want here or down. It's your choice. And be here. Okay. Come back up into a nice tabletop. Tuck your toes, bum to heel, lift up to down dog. press out here. Make some space between your ears and your shoulders. Point your head down, look at your knees. Feet are flat. If you can. If you can't, that's okay. Walk your feet up to your hands. Forward fold, flat back. Bring your hands up over your head. Go ahead, reach your right hand for your left wrist. Hips are the same height here. We're just going to reach over. That arm should be by your left ear, your left arm, and you've got that wall again behind you, okay? Now, when we're in our strong mountain pose, I want you to imagine that your upper inner thighs are pointing back and then your tailbone's pointing down, okay? That's going to protect your low back a lot if you do that motion. So back with your inner thighs, down with your tailbone. You kind of see how that happened? Okay. Now, interlace your fingers, push up and back. Go ahead, take your left hand, grab your right wrist, reach over. Again, upper inner thighs pushing back, tailbone is pushing down. Belly buttons to spine, head is back. All right, go ahead and bring your hands down. Okay, we're gonna step it wide. Nice goddess pose here. So feet are at 45-degree angle, okay? From here, go ahead and bring your arms above your head together, and then we're just gonna squat down to a nice cactus arms, or goddess arms, and just kind of move back and forth here. We can dance it out a little bit if we want, okay? All right, from here, go ahead and take your right hand, swing it and try to grab like the back of your left shoulder blade there, and then do the same thing with the left hand. Just kind of give yourself a massage, okay, as we're here. As far as you can reach back there. It's going to be different for everybody. All right, still in that squat, okay? Go ahead and here, and now just bring your arms up, and then try to bring your left hand touching your right palm, okay? So for me, my right hand's on top. It doesn't matter if your left hand's on top. Nice eagle arms. We're still in our squat. We're still building heat. I know. Okay. Now, in a minute here, bring your palms up as you're pulling your elbows down, okay? So imagine, hands are going up, elbows going down. You feel that? Okay. All right. We're going to let our eagle fly here in a minute. 5, 4, sink down. 3, 2, 1. Open your arms, let your eagle fly, rise up. Star pose. Nice. Okay. Good. All right. Warrior 2 legs. So, if you know it, get there. If you need some guidance, your left, for me it's my left foot, is going to be parallel to the short end of my mat. My right foot is going to be pointing straight ahead. My knee's bent. My knee is over my ankle, okay? My outer thigh of my left leg is pulling up. See that? Pull up. And it's strong on the inner part here, okay? So this is good warrior legs. Reach your arms up over your head. I like to put the backs of my hands together and then press down and reach and extend, looking over that right arm. And then just go ahead from your wrist, just flip your palms up, okay? Nice warrior 2. Imagine you've got that wall behind you again. Laying back there. All right, ready to dance? I'm gonna dance our warrior. Bring your arms up and then back down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. We're gonna reach with that right hand, reach, reach, reach. And then we're going to bring that arm up. Our left hand is actually, it can go here, or if you want to go into the whole binding idea of this practice, we're going to take our left hand back behind us and then reach over. So it's just resting on your back like that, okay? Reach over with that right hand, look up. Palm of your right hand facing down. Nice reverse warrior. Now go ahead and bend your right elbow. Let it just rest on the top of your right thigh. We still have our left hand behind us, okay? Nice side angle pose here. Getting strong in our right leg, okay? Just rest. This arm does not support, it just dangles there, okay? All right, right leg, start to straighten it, okay? Still have this left hand behind us. Belly buttons to spine here. Reach that right hand forward. And as you're doing that, imagine your hips, they're kind of doing this a little bit. So we're gonna let them, so the top part of our left hip is coming up, the right part is coming down, okay? We're reaching, left hand still behind us. We're reaching, 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 and then we're just letting our arm fall wherever it wants to fall. Now, it's triangle, okay? Trikonasana, but if you want, you can keep this arm behind you or you can extend it up. It's completely your choice. I'm gonna keep it behind me, I think, just to see how it feels. Look up. Okay. A couple more breaths here in triangle pose. Go ahead. Start to bend that right knee. Come back up into your warrior two. You can extend that left hand back now. Sink into this. Reach up. Bring your hands back to your heart center and then go ahead and just pivot on the ball or the heel of your feet, okay? We'll go back into our goddess pose here. So go ahead and sink down, arms wide. Okay. And then go ahead and give yourself a hug again. If you want, massage your shoulder blades, sink into that. And then I gotta switch my arms. I did that other arm. Okay. Eagle arms. Imagine again that wall's behind you. Your chin's parallel to the floor, okay? Got some space between your ears and your shoulders. You're sinking into this, okay? Sink down a little bit more. Get ready to fly here in a minute. All right, fly your eagle arms. Reach up to nice star pose. Okay, our little warrior flow, other side. So now this time my left foot is pointing forward, my right foot is parallel to the short end of the mat. I'm gonna bend into that front knee, but not too much. Pull this back leg up. We're strong in the inner part of our, so to do that, you can kind of lift up this inner part of your right foot just to kind of bring that back a little bit, that inner thigh, okay? Extend your arms up, palms together, sink into your warrior. Again, belly button is to spine here. We've got our space, our chin's parallel, space between our ears and our shoulders. Lift up. See my legs going down. I gotta get stronger. Lift it up. All right. Ready? We're gonna dance it. Reach that left hand forward. We can bring that right hand behind us again. Come back into a nice warrior. Humble warrior. Reverse warrior. And go ahead, bend that left elbow, plant it on, let it just lay on top of your right thigh, or I'm sorry, your left thigh. Sorry, I just remembered that I forgot to do a warrior, a little warrior. So now I'm thinking of that instead of thinking of my cue. So that's why I said it wrong. Okay, lean back. Nice side angle here, nice bind. All right, start to straighten that left leg. Again, we're gonna reach with that left hand, reach, 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 reach. reach, let it fall wherever it may. Lean back a little bit. Belly button is to spine. That right arm can be behind you or it can be up. Again, and notice the difference. Like when it's behind you, how that feels. Notice when it's straight up, how that feels. Okay. Okay, bend that knee. We'll do our little extra warriors since I forgot to do them in the beginning. Okay, reach up, extend down, reach up, extend down, and up, and reach out here. Reach, reach, reach. Okay, go ahead. Windmill your hands down. Take it back to a nice down dog. And go ahead and I'm gonna push out here. All right, so we've done some nice hip work, some nice shoulder work, okay? So we're gonna take it down to the mat and do a little bit more work. Okay, when you're ready, tabletop. Okay, we're gonna go into cow face pose. So what we're gonna do, pick up that right knee, pick it up and just plant it behind on the other side of your left knee, okay, like this. Then take your feet wide. So pick them up about, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches, take them wide. And now we're just gonna sit back. If you have a block or something, you can sit on that. Sometimes it helps if your hips are too tight. So we're just gonna sit back. So that's how we get into it. I wanna show you that way because it's easier to see. I'm gonna flip around so I can face you now that I'm into it. Okay. So we're gonna sit back. Okay. So take your feet, you might need to adjust your feet a little bit so they come out to the side a little bit more. Okay, whatever feels nice to you. Nice breath here, okay. All right, so what we did in Goddess with our eagle arms, we're gonna do that now, okay? So again, give yourself a nice big hug. You can stay here, or if you want to, you can go ahead and bind them. Now again, when we're eagle arms, our elbows are pushing down and our hands are pulling up. So it's like this fight between your hands and your elbows, okay? Couple breaths here. Now, stay here if you're in this pose and it's comfortable for you. If you don't like this or if it's too bad on your hips, you can also come into figure 4 on your back, which you just lay down, bend your knees, go ahead and take your ankle, your right ankle over your left knee, and then just reach and bring there. That will also work into your hips, okay? So if you're not loving cow face, then that is another option, okay? All right, I'll get back into it. Okay. Again, these moments of silence when I'm not talking, we can, my husband told me I talk too much in these videos, but I'm worried that you're gonna think it's paused if I don't say something. So I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, so, all right. When I'm not talking, these moments of silence, just focus on your breath or focus on your intention, focus on what you're thankful for, all those little things. Okay. Now, if you're in eagle arms, so just raise them up a little bit, a couple inches. Notice what that does. And then bring them back down. Okay, we're gonna get out of this. So spread your eagle wings wide and back. Go ahead and roll onto, just walk yourself back up. And then just uncross your legs, okay? So you're back in tabletop, okay? Now, one cat-cow. Just one. Okay, same thing other side. So left knee picks up what's on the outside of the right. Spread your feet wide and then just sit back, okay? Got it? Again, if you're on your back doing figure 4, switch legs. I'm gonna switch around so that you can see me a little better for this. Okay. All right. Now, either you can ground yourself. See, and notice too, like which side, maybe this is easier to get into or not. Like for me, my right hip is way tighter. So obviously it's not stacked. Like I've got more space here, right? Okay, just notice that. All right, we can go into our eagle arms here. Just take a few breaths here. All right. Couple more breaths. If you want to, sometimes it's nice to take that thumb of the hand that's on top and like in towards your intuition there, in between your eyebrows, third eye. Couple more breaths here. Okay, ready? Spread your eagle wings out behind you, plant your hands, and then just walk yourself back up. Okay, tabletop cat-cow. Okay, and go ahead and meet me on your back. If you were doing the figure four, you're already there. So, okay, go ahead and lay flat on your back. Okay, another little hip opening here, okay? So what we're gonna do, just take your left leg, your right leg, cross it over your left. It doesn't matter which one you do first, so just pick one and cross it over, okay? And then now pick up your legs, so lift them up, and then reach for your feet, okay? And this is essentially what we just did if you were doing cow face. It's just reclined or supine. And it's called bicycle, but it's kind of fun because imagine like if you had those old school bikes, you know, with the handlebars, you just kind of take your bike for a ride and just roll back and forth. It feels really nice on your spine, your back, your hips. Kind of a fun little pose here. Just enjoy it. Press your head into the mat, pick up your shoulders and lower them down. Couple more rides here. Okay, reach up, extend your feet straight up, your arms straight up, okay? And then bend your knees, and then whatever leg was on top now is on the bottom, so just switch it up here, okay? And then reach for your feet like your little handlebars, and then take that for a ride, back and forth here. We're binding and unbinding today. Okay. When you're ready, reach up. Let everything kind of drain. This is called drain the swamp. Let it just flow down. Okay, bend your right knee. Take a hold, peace fingers. So peace with your right hand. Grab that big right toe. And we're gonna stretch here a little bit. And then just go ahead and lower your left leg down, okay? Just go ahead and take that out to the right. As far as you can, as far as feels comfortable. We don't want any pain here. So as far as it feels comfortable. And then you can bring it up and then back over to the left. Just move here a couple times back and forth. You can have like a bend in that knee. Obviously, that's probably going to be more accessible. And just back and forth. All right, now go ahead, hug that right knee into your chest. Let that right leg extend down on the mat. Go ahead, do the same thing with the left. So peace finger, your left fingers to your left big toe, and then just take it out to the left. And then take it to the right. Just back and forth here, whatever feels good to you. Keep that little micro bend in the knee. The top, you can stretch it out a little bit more. All right, go ahead and bend that left leg, bring that in, hug it into your chest. And then pick up both knees, hug them into your chest. And then we're going to extend out, set up for our shavasana here. Press your head into the mat, pick up your shoulders and lower them down. Feet are out. They can be just kind of flat out at your side. Let your arms rest. Let your whole body just melt into the mat, okay? You did a lot of work today. There's no more work to be done. We'll be here for a couple minutes, so I invite you to close your eyes, get cozy. All right. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Reach your arms up over your head, point your feet, bring your knees into your chest. Blink your eyes open. Roll here, come up, roll to your side, and then come up. Again, bring your hands to your heart center and Anjali Mudra. Thank you for showing up today and practice with me. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from suffering. May you continue to be awesome and may you progress. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.